Yeah. Stroh gonna have to let me get back on this one. Yeah. Might have to rip this shit.
Yo, let's get it. This thing on? Yeah, it's on. JH in the house. How you doing? Everybody good? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wanted to touch on a subject, topic, a question. Gentleman asked me in my little questions video to explain job bidding. Now, if you are new to the post office, new to the actual process on how to apply, this is not the video for you. There's a video on how to apply, how to get in, all the other good things. Check out my other videos. What I'm specifically talking about today is job bidding. Job bidding is the process where you have a group of employees that have, well, let's back up a little bit. I try to break things down in layman terms so that anybody that's watching can understand it. United States Postal Service, all employees are underneath a union. You don't know what a union is? I got a video about it. Check it out. But because we are underneath the union, we have fair labor rights practices and all this other good stuff. Now, what happens is every single job, craft, career has different days off, has different times that you work. We call them tours. Some people call them shifts. And what they will do, management does, is they formulate a specific job bid. Job bid is basically a specific schedule. For example, a mail handler, their job bid, one specific job bid may be working the hours of 9 to 5 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday. You would have Sunday and Monday off. There may be another job bid, same hours, 9 to 5, but it may be Wednesday through Sunday, and you would have Monday and Tuesday off. There may be another job bid that says mail handler, and the hours may be from 5 p.m. till 3 a.m. And those hours may be, those days may be from, you might have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, those 5 days, and then you'll get, Tuesday and Wednesday off. Job bids. Those are the specific shifts for specific individuals. Now, some people like weekends off, some people like their days back to back, some people like days broken up, some people like to work the night shift, some people like to work the morning shift. 3 different shifts, because we have 3 different tours, hours that we work, when you're working at the plant. This also goes for people that work at stations. Their job bids may be different. For carriers, they may have to work, Tuesday through Saturday, get Sunday and Monday. You get the idea about the specific job days and the hours. Now the bids, we're gonna put it like this, simplest terms. 10 employees. The senior employee, the person that was hired first, that's been there the longest, they have first pick of what specific become regular, things change. Things change. You get to pick your bids, or at least one of the three that you choose, you'll get. Or you might get the bottom of the barrel. So that's how the bidding works. When do they do bids? They do bids when somebody retires. That means one specific job duty is up for grabs. So they will do a reward of the bids. So let's say the top dog retired and now that bid is up. What they'll do is they'll say, okay, on June 5th, we're going to have a reward of all the bids and you guys get to choose and pick and we're going to do it all over again. If that doesn't happen and nobody retires, they usually do bidding one time a year. I could be wrong. But typically it's once a year you get to choose. Why is that good? Because nobody really wants to be stuck doing the same thing over and over again, unless you like consistency. Me, I like diversity. So, get stuck with a job for a full year and you're like, damn, I didn't realize, places I gotta go suck or whatever the case is. You don't have to be stuck in the same scenario every single day. Next. If you want, a lot of people ask about transferring. If you're an assistant, if you're not a career employee, you cannot transfer. You cannot transfer to another job. You have to apply, just like you were doing before, when you got in. You have to apply for the job. You got to go through the whole thing. If you've been working at the post office 2 years, you're still a PSC or a carrier assistant, and you want to become a different craft, you have to apply for that craft. And you got to go through the whole background check, fingerprinting, etc. You have to apply because you're not considered a career employee. Once you are a career employee, you can do a transfer. How does the transfers work? You got to go to e-reassign on your light blue. If that sounds like gibberish, it's because it is. And look for different places that may have an opening. You can't just say, hey, I'm in Atlanta and I want to transfer to New York and just assume that you can just go over there. They have to have that specific position available for you. If you are a clerk, a window clerk in Atlanta, and you want to move to Brooklyn, New York, there has to be a window clerk position available in order for you to transfer there. If they don't have anything available, you're stuck. You cannot go backwards either. Once you become a career employee, you can't apply for something that's just a PSC, postal support employee. You can't do that. So think about that. But if there is something available, how long does it take? Once you're a career employee, there's a couple of people that have told different things. I was talking to one of the people yesterday that and he asked me the question, so I had to go and ask a couple of my supervisors, and they all gave me different answers. One person told me you have to wait a minimum of 6 months before you transfer. Like, let's say you become a career employee, and then you say, oh man, there's a place that's available and I want to get there right now. They tell you that after 6 months of being a career employee, then you can transfer. Somebody else said you can transfer immediately. So I don't have the exact answer on that one, because I don't think anybody really knows. But it's not a year, it's not 2 years, it's not a year and a half. If you want to transfer, once you become a career employee, it's not a long wait. What it is though, is if you are a suck-ass employee, I ain't trying to be funny, but hey, it is what it is, and you got a bad record of being to work on time, they look at all of that. New York don't want no person that's going to show up, or call out twice a week. So your chances of them accepting you is going to be slim to none. They're going to look at your file. So every get all the shit work. They don't give you no real set times. I know there's 1,001 gripes about it. Understand, everybody's feeling that way, and it's entirely up to you if you want to accept that. But I challenge you to look at those people that are career employees that are getting those 2 days off a week, because you get there. You don't have to work overtime if you don't want to when you become career, etc. So I think I just summed up what I was trying to get across to the gentleman that asked me. It was a little more complicated, and I tried to break it down in as layman term as possible. Hopefully that helped. And you know how it is. If you made it to the end of this video, write the word happy hour. I just drove past the strip club thing and thing said happy hour. I'm about to go to the strip club. Write happy hour in the comment section. This be that JH. Hit me back right in the comment section. I'm here for you. Any emails, any questions, my email is always in the video description. We're about to hit some traffic. JH, these.